Hey everybody, Dan Labbe here with Mary Kay Cabot. We are at New Era Field. As you can see behind us, the Browns and the Bills. The Browns 0-13, trying to avoid their 14th loss in a row to start the season. Mary Kay, the Bills still technically in the playoff chase, but of course coaching questions for them. Rex Ryan very much on the hot seat. Mary Kay, when you look at this game, not a ton of buzz around this, but let's just start here. The Browns are facing a very good rushing attack in the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, that's the number one job for them, is to try to stop LaShawn McCoy and that number one rushing attack. And Tyrod Taylor, their quarterback, he runs a lot too and opens up those lanes for LaShawn and the other runners. So the Browns, they've not been good. They're, 29th, 30th, whatever.
It's down there.
They're at the bottom of the league in run defense, and that's what they've got to do today.
Now the good news for the Browns is the Bills are right down there with them in run defense. And something interesting, the Browns, even though they haven't run the ball a lot, they're actually near the top of the league when it comes to yards per carry, yards per attempt. So if they can run the ball today, if they commit to the run, maybe that's something they can do offensively. But we haven't seen that commitment all season.
Yeah, in fact, 2 runs by Crow last week really boosted up that yards per carry total. A 30-yarder, a 42-yarder, and he went over 100. He went over 113 yards on only 10 carries. So he needs to try to find those running lanes again today. And like you said, they are not good against the run. 28th in the NFL. So this is an opportunity for the Browns to commit to the run and get him 150 yards.
And that's important too, because while the Bills aren't good against the run, they have a fierce pass rush. I believe they're first in the league in sacks. So Robert Griffin III, he's got to stay upright. They've got to keep him upright. So maybe some draw plays, get that running game going a little bit, and try and keep some of those linebackers and linemen at home for the Bills.
Well, you know, they actually have not had a sack in 2 games, and they're trying to avoid 3 straight games without a sack. So they've dropped off a little bit, but we've seen plenty of teams come in to play against the Cleveland Browns that have been amongst the league bottom feeders in terms of sacks, and they erupt with 7 or 8. So I think this is going to be another key to the game, is keeping RG3 upright. And you know, sometimes you can't protect him when he starts taking off. So it's going to be, I think that's going to be one of the things they really have to watch today.
And defensively for the Browns, maybe forcing turnovers is kind of what you want to do, and they've been okay at doing that. Well, unfortunately, the Bills, even though Tyrod Taylor has struggled passing the ball, they don't turn the ball over very often. So the Browns are going to have to be very sound defensively and make sure that the Bills don't get a bunch of big plays, because you probably don't have the turnovers to fall back on.
You might not, and LaShawn McCoy doesn't fumble a lot either, but I predict that Jamie Collins is going to punch one out today. Okay. So watch for
our
that.
pregame prediction video. we've had some predictions that have come true, so there you go. You can go ahead and book that one.
Yeah, book that one. So I think you can watch for that, and you know, this is a really big game for RG3 to prove. They wanted to see him make a big jump in this game. Can he do it, or can he not? If he can, that starts to change their thinking a little bit for next season. I think Hugh still believes in him, and I think Pep Hamilton does too. I asked him the other day about RG, and he said, I think that he can be everything he was as a rookie and more. So even though we haven't seen it on the field, these guys still believe in him.
And listen, we can say whatever we want about him. Our opinions don't matter about RG3. It's what Hugh thinks. It's what Pep thinks. It's what Sashi Brown thinks. And if they still think he can be the guy and they see something today, you never know. All right, we'll have full coverage of Browns and Bills all at cleveland.com/Browns throughout the day. Scott Patsko will have a live chat. We'll have all kinds of post-game coverage. So check us out before, during, and after the game. Thanks for watching, everybody.